Hey everybody, and welcome to A Side of Sauce. The little extra serving during the week, the bonus fries at the bottom of the bag, the thing you didn't know you needed until it showed up at the table. That's me. I'm Anne Marie. Power Ranger. Gen X, Italian, running on caffeine, sarcasm, and honestly, whatever is left of my patience. Tomorrow's my Friday, though. Very excited. But today I need to discuss something. And at some point in my life, I became a different person, a completely different person. And nobody warned me. Nobody sat me down. Nobody gave me that, good old talking to. Nobody said, hey, just so you know, one day you're going to have strong opinions about weather. Weather. Actual weather. 25-year-old me would have been horrified. 55-year-old me walks to the window and says things like, looks like we're going to get rain around 3. I am constantly on my weather app. We switched our phones and went from Apple back to Samsung about last year on a little bit of on a whim, but we wanted to give it a go, and I missed the weather app from the iPhone. I somehow have become obsessed with it. So, who is she? Where did she come from? I have no idea. It isn't just the weather. I've become one of those people who gets excited when plans get canceled. Admittedly. I mean, not all plans. Just enough plans. You know what I'm talking about. When somebody cancels and you're disappointed for 3, 2, 1, and then suddenly you're wearing sweatpants and living your best life. Hallelujah. Young me would have been devastated. Current me, already making coffee. And another thing. I'm admitting a lot tonight. I'm really coming clean. I'm cleansing my soul. It feels right. I have opinions about mattresses. Ma'am. Sir. Mattresses. Do you understand how absolutely freaking boring that just sounded? If I had pearls on, I would be clutching for life, my dearest of lives. Just the fact that I even uttered those words. If you told 20-year-old Anne Marie that one day she'd be researching mattress firmness levels and getting excited about lumbar support, she would have laughed directly in your face. And yet, here we are. Don't get me started on comfortable shoes. At some point, cute stopped winning. And let me tell you, I was never not in a heel of some kind. I was always at least slightly elevated. Even my flip-flops had a wedge. There was no flatness here at all with the footwear. But I don't know. It just happened. There was a shift. One day I was buying shoes because they look good. And then the next thing I knew it, I was holding a shoe and saying, but does it support the arch? Arch. Who am I? Oh, and here's another one. So we're really putting it all out there tonight. Today is going to be either you're going to really love me and just feel even more connected to me, or just completely appalled. So pick your poison. Here we go. Let's talk about fiber. No one tells you how much conversation eventually revolves around fiber, and actually also add to that list, side note, protein. Suddenly everybody's discussing their digestion like they're financial analysts. It's weird. At some point in life, digestive regularity becomes a legitimate achievement. We talk about it more regularly than we are regular around here. And honestly, I'm not saying I like it. I'm just saying I understand it now. But the funny thing is, I spent so much of my youth and my younger years worrying about getting older. And absolutely none of the things I worried about turned out to be the things that actually happened. Nobody tells you that getting older isn't really about becoming old. It's about becoming somebody you never expected. You pick up new interests, new habits, new priorities, new perspectives. Things you used to care about stop mattering. Things you never thought about suddenly become important. And somehow, without even noticing, you become a new version of yourself. And here's what surprises me the most. I kind of like her. I like that she's trying to be calmer. Emphasis on trying to be. I like that she cares less about impressing people. She struggles, but she's getting there. I like that she learned a few new things. She's challenged herself. I like that she laughs more. I like that she knows what's worth stressing about and what's a complete waste of energy. But not always. I was waiting for the come on, girl. No, but I think more often than before. It's better, for sure. I'm a work in progress, y'all. And you know what? Honestly, that's been one of the nicest surprises about getting older. Not that I've figured everything out. I don't think I ever will, and that's fine. But I've become someone I've really become happy to spend time with. And I think that's pretty cool. And I think I'm pretty cool. All right, now I need to know something. What is something you've become that younger you never would have believed? Do you love gardening, bird feeders, early bedtimes, yoga, yelling at the TV? What is it? Tell me in the comments. I really want to know. Because I have a feeling we're all living versions of lives our younger selves never saw coming. Oh, one last thing before I go. If today's episode made you laugh, even a little, even at me, I don't care. If it made you nod your head or made you think, wow, I really had become my mother. Do me a favor. Follow the podcast. Leave a rating. Can you drop a comment? Maybe share it with somebody who would enjoy it too. I'm brand new. And I would love every follow, comment, rating, and share I can. It all helps. It helps more people find me. And if you're listening on Spotify or watching on YouTube, tell me what your younger self would be shocked to know about you today. I can't wait to read these. This is going to be so much fun. My cheeks hurt already from thinking about it, from smiling so hard. I'm going to read every comment. And we can share some in some future episodes even. That would be kind of fun. But you know what, y'all? I just want you to remember, life isn't perfect. The timing isn't perfect, and Lord knows people aren't perfect. But somehow we keep showing up. We keep trying, keep finding our way, and that's where the good stuff is. That's the sauce. This has been your side of sauce. See you Sunday.